Hey guys, my name is Better Brick Studios, and today I thought I'd go back to one of my older designs and revamp it with some new colors. This is Bluestreak and Smokescreen. Or is it the other way around? There's not much new to say about these two that I haven't said about Prowl, so I'll just say it again. This vehicle mode is awesome. I knew it was really important to capture the classic energy of the Datsun 280ZX, and out of all my G1 alt modes, I feel like this is the most faithful to its source material. The color schemes are where they start to show off their unique style. Smokescreen has this really nice racing print, which I tried to recreate to my best ability with the parts I have, although I don't have a lot in blue, so I did have difficulty matching it perfectly. Bluestreak is probably my favorite out of these two. I really enjoy just the smooth gray as opposed to the wacky textured colors of the racing print. He also has a nice black hood all the way, which I tried to make at least somewhat different from the color of the arms. The actual G1 figure does have a fully black roof, but I feel like if I did that, things would blend together too much, and you wouldn't be able to pick out any of the details. Both of them roll pretty nicely, although Smokescreen has a bit more trouble because of his custom bumper, and neither one of them hold together too well. For size comparisons, here we have Leadfoot, Grapple, and Ultra Magnus. So overall, these two are about the size of a deluxe class figure. On to robot mode. For the sake of simplicity, I am just going to transform Smokescreen because they have the exact same transformation. We're going to start by taking the front end and folding it forward, and then we can flip up these back parts, extend out the legs. They will separate here with a Technic axle connection, and then we can start working on the top half. Fold out the doors and fold them up, then the arms can rotate out, fold down, and you should have enough clearance to shimmy them past the doors. Then you can fold the doors into position, completely unfold the arms, and do the same thing on the other side. Then get your finger underneath the hood and you can pop out that panel. Then the entire torso is going to rotate around. The head will flip up and fit in between the center of the torso. Then once you have everything situated how you like, the transformation is done. Side by side in robot mode, these two are just absolutely awesome. I really like the way the red details pop out on Bluestreak, giving him a lot more life to his color scheme, which would have otherwise just been a boring, bland gray and black. All around, the sculpt on both of these are pretty impressive, with my only major nitpick being this panel here hanging off the back, but that is a really mild detail. As for Smokescreen, the racing colors are just amazing. He gets an added splash of white to enhance what he already had, and I really like the color cohesion all throughout on him. The unique bumper sets him apart from both Prowl and Bluestreak, as well as a totally original head sculpt, which is cartoon accurate as he did have a completely different head to the other two. The color placement on the arms isn't exactly 100% accurate, but I did it to the best of my ability with the parts that I did have. Down at the feet, I just really enjoy the color placement. All throughout on this guy, the blue and red and white mixed together give him a very unique feel that you don't get from many other figures, along with that awesome splash of yellow on the head. It just ties things together really nicely. Articulation time. Head can move up and down with a full 360 joint. Shoulders have a slight butterfly backwards and can do a full 360, along with going pretty far out. Elbows are double jointed, which allows for a pretty deep bend. Hips go forward and back really far, with a very limited out and in movement. Knees have a nice deep bend to them, along with a pretty good rotation. And underneath that are probably the best ankles I've put on a figure this size, giving a pretty deep turn inwards, along with being able to pivot backwards and forwards. So these two both have a pretty high amount of articulation, which means you can strike some pretty awesome poses. For size comparisons, here we have Leadfoot, Grapple, and Ultra Magnus. So in robot mode, these two stack up at about deluxe height. So to finish off, these two show that even with just a change of colors, you can really get some new life out of one mold. I've been Bedrick Studios, and I'll see you next time.